Today I'm going to be reviewing set number 75028, the Advanced Tie Prototype. This set is rated for kids 8 through 14. It consists of 355 pieces. It comes with 3 minifigures, and when it came out it costed $32, but nowadays if you want to pick it up it'll be about $80. If you like today's review, please subscribe. Starting off, I think it's a really good set. For $32 on release, it was such a good deal because it came with 355 pieces, so you're keeping with that 10-cent per piece thing that people like. And it comes with 3 really nice minifigures. The 3 minifigures that come with the set are the Grand Inquisitor, an Imperial Officer, and an Imperial TIE Fighter Pilot. The Inquisitor minifigure is such a cool minifigure. It's got an amazing helmet mold for his pilot helmet. If I take that off real quick, you can see he's got a pretty good face print. Lots of good detailing. I really like how they have the red accents on the white head. And I think they did a really good job on the eyes, just getting those deep yellow eyes with the little black pupils. Saber has a really cool hilt mold. It's kind of like the regular hilt, but you've just got these little extra spinny pieces on the side. Really unique thing about this minifigure is that the lightsaber hilt can actually clip on to his little backpack, and so it just gives it a really cool feel because it looks almost identical to how he has his lightsaber in the show. He does have some really nice body printing. Most of it is covered up by this little armor piece up here that I think is a really cool mold. The only thing that I don't like about it is that it kind of gets rid of his neck, and so it can look a little bit awkward just because you can't really see the minifigure's neck at all. One cool thing about the armor piece though is that when he has his helmet on, it sits flush there, so you can see none of his face except for the little eyes going through that red visor. One bad thing about the helmet is that it is a little bit big and can kind of give his head kind of a big appearance. I think that the Inquisitor was probably the big minifigure draw to the set. The other 2 minifigures aren't quite as exciting, but I still think that this is definitely worth picking up just for this minifigure. The next minifigure we have is this Officer minifigure. I think that this is actually a pretty decent minifigure for an officer. I'm usually not too hyped on getting an officer in a set, but I actually kind of like this one. I really like the tan that they used for the body. I really like the little badges that he has on his little chest plate there, and yeah, just overall kind of a nice detailed minifigure. You got some back printing, and it does look like he has almost a little smudge on his helmet cap there, which I actually like. The final minifigure that comes with this set is the TIE Fighter Pilot. I think this pilot minifigure is actually really good. He's got back printing. He's got a little, you can see that they printed on some tubes going into that little chest area right there, which I like. He's got a really nice helmet mold. He does have the kind of wider mouth that is included on all of the Rebel Stormtroopers. I know a lot of people don't actually like that, but I personally think that it looks pretty good on the pilot minifigure. Moving on to the build, I think right off the bat you can tell that they did a really good job nailing the circular look for the cockpit. I think sometimes on TIE fighters they have a hard job getting that circle shape down. I think particularly on the UCS TIE fighter, it looks a little bit blocky, but I think they actually did a really good job on this particular model. The set does come with a few features. You can have the ship landed by folding these down. I think that looks really good. This is probably how I would have it displayed. I think it can look a little bit weird when you display it with the wings in the upward position, but I think that this just gives it a really nice display look, especially if you stand up your minifigures in front of it. I think that looks really good. It does have one more feature where if you twist this back portion right here, it shoots a little spring-loaded shooter, which I think is nice. Jumping into the interior, you can tell it's kind of just like a bland interior. It's just kind of all black and gray. You can see that they used a Droid body piece with a 1x1 translucent tile for the little steering mechanism that can kind of fold in and out. Other than that, just kind of a bland cockpit, but they did include a little bit of translucent red like detail on the sides. I actually think that the top of the set looks really good. They've got some little stickered tile pieces on the top, and they've got this like nice printed dome piece for the like part where the minifigure gets in. Overall, I think that is a pretty good set, and it's definitely worth picking up. I'm not sure if it's worth paying the whole $80 just for the Inquisitor minifigure. You can probably buy him for a lot cheaper just by himself. But if you do want the TIE Fighter to add to your collection, that is definitely worth doing because it's an absolutely awesome model for a TIE Fighter. Thanks for watching all the way to the end, and I'll catch you in the next one.